And turn has advanced.
Indeed, you are correct, sir. It has. And we
Go
have a
for
surrender.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
And more than just a surrender, we have an unfortunate boot.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yep. So Ruil ended up getting booted. We didn't see any of Mohikanin's income, so presumably it's just in Pakistan. His transfer to Pakistan proves that that was indeed where he went, or where the bonus he has. Yep, all of his income was there.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that's unfortunate. Ruil got booted.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I mean, not much you can do in a situation like that.
Yeah. Oh well. This was a pretty important turn too. I hate that we never got to really see the results of it because I liked our moves. I guess I'll accept.
Yep.
But we'll never know now. We'll never know what could have happened. So, oh well. A little sad, but we did it. For whatever it's worth. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at the history. Oh, I clicked on chat. History.
So, Ruil did not have Northern SA at the end of it. He would have had the space to take it at that point.
You want to take a look at the picks?
Oh yeah, of course. Let's see, which who first? Which who? What?
Ruil is who I'm looking at.
Alright.
Ruil put a 1 in South America, 2, 3 in Africa, and then 4, 5 back in South America. So he got his 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. As is so common in this template.
Yeah. Mohikanin put his 1 in South Canada, his 2 in South Asia. He also got his 1, 2.
Ahem. As is so common.
Yeah. Everyone.
Every single person got their first 2.
Well, I got my 2, 3 actually.
Well, yeah,
okay,
but
you're right.
We
yeah,
overlapped.
But...
So.
And you got the 1, 4, so But yeah, basically.
So picks were decided off start basically, except it could have been me and we could have traded starting spots for either of us, but team spots were the same, exactly the same.
So,
interesting picks. Let's see. They were going for coverage, obviously.
Yeah.
Sort of spreading out in a way where they could, I guess, roughly support each other by going to either side of opponents, like what they could do in South Africa. South Africa. And what they potentially could have tried doing in East Canada. And, as well as a ton of other places, I guess. Middle East.
Yeah. So, we see that me and Mohikanin both got Canada's locations, and that happened for a while.
Wow, man. Really, it happened? Are you sure?
I mean, I really, yes, it happened for a while. You fought Ruil and blockaded behind yourself, and then you found Mohikanin.
And then I was like, uh-oh, well, this isn't good.
And then turn 6 was when Mohikanin went to New England, sorry.
And this was the beginning of the demise of their team, or the descent. Yeah.
So he decided to risk it on trying to get back there and defend. But first of all, he didn't get first move.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, even if he did get first move,
he didn't even use the order priority card, so there's no way he could have.
True. But even if I had not used order priority and he had gotten back, he deployed his income in India. So because of that, I would have basically killed his stack actually
33 to 18.
He would have had 18. I would have just killed him completely. I still would have broken in. So all this means is that I kept a few extra guys alive,
which is excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, that was I don't know what they were assuming. They were just assuming that I wouldn't attack him completely. Maybe they were afraid that I was just going to be focused on defense.
Maybe. I mean, that's my best guess anyway, is that they just mispredicted what you do. I think the making it an attack or transfer, that's
That was definitely a mistake. If he's
yeah.
going to move back, it
Ugh.
has to be transfer only. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why he did it because I can see he doesn't want you taking it with something small and
Yeah,
then
I
him just
agree.
leaving you
Hmm.
there. And it's like, well, I guess he took it with two guys. I guess I just won't hurt him.
Yeah. Now, one thing
But still,
is,
that's way too risky.
it's like I'm trying to figure out what their plan was. I guess they just tried to both focus on you that turn,
Oh
similar to how
yeah.
both me and you focused on them on it, Mohikanin. So
Oh, that's
just,
definitely true. Yes. That's definitely true.
I
That
mean,
was
okay,
what they were trying to
focusing.
do, but
If both you and your teammate are touching an enemy and you want to focus on him,
hmm
that's fine as long as you don't get killed from the other guy.
yeah, exactly. It's
Like I think that's tunnel vision is the phrase I was thinking of.
ah
Tunnel vision.
focusing so hard on one objective that you forget about the others.
I was like, he should have at least tried to take me with two guys or something, I think. I mean, he didn't even go for my bonus.
Yeah, that is true.
He had the double border. He had the advantage in positioning on that border,
And he just completely abandoned it.
and he just abandoned it.
Yep. Yep. I agree. I don't they were being a little too greedy there. They wanted to overwhelm me and keep that bonus. And with him out of position in New England, that was quite a hard thing to do. I think they should have gone for a simple trade.
Yeah,
If he had traded South Canada for East Canada, they would have been okay. But the thing is, what they might have done is they might have anticipated you to divide your income to South Quebec and New Brunswick, focus on the defense,
yeah. I
and
mean, I think that is what they did, but
then he was just going to move back to Ontario, and then he'd be okay. At least for one or two turns while he focused on beating me down in South Africa.
true. I mean,
I see why they could do that, but at the same time, I think that's too greedy. I think that idea is it's also not really giving us credit in a sense because it's expecting us not to read the situation right at all and expecting us
yeah.
to not go for a move like what we did in Ontario.
It's like, I mean, obviously this is something that varies hugely by who you're facing.
Yeah,
But if
true.
you're, because some people do focus on the defense, that is their priority, and they try to keep their bonuses at all costs, even when they have an obvious attack that they could do.
hmm
And some people, are a little bit reckless. Like they're totally fine with trading. I mean, it just lowers the total income that either person has.
But
What
what
we
we
do though, it's like we
recognized,
do both.
oh yeah, well we recognize particular goals, particular things that we can take advantage of. Like our big goal here was we want to take South Canada so that he can't use his 11 income to just break me in Sri Lanka next turn because we knew I could hold out one turn, but I couldn't hold out another. So we needed this to be broken. So we made that our objective. It needed to happen. If it didn't happen, I think we would have lost because he would have broken me in Sri Lanka and I couldn't stop him.
Yeah, true. See, it's
So
like, yeah, in this
unfortunately,
situation, it didn't matter if
mhm,
we traded because what was important was knocking him down by 3 income.
exactly. So really what they were trying to do was a little too greedy in that it was or it was greedy but it was also sort of underrating our ability to interpret the situation.
Well, I do think that we misinterpreted it a little bit because we did have you attack, and that was a mistake.
Oh, where?
Oh, was that not this turn? Okay, never mind.
That was a
Never mind.
different turn.
Yeah, okay. I was getting my turns mixed up.
There was
Yeah.
one turn where we did attack, um, and that was sort of a misread, I think. What did we do there? I can't remember. Oh, we like thought he would do something else. He would use his guys in Ontario or something, or
Yeah, that was the previous turn, turn 6. And we that was okay.
what
Let me
did we
see.
think that turn? I don't know. I mean, did we think he didn't have South Asia finished because you were facing him the whole time in South Canada?
I think it's because initially he had a advantage on me on income, so maybe we thought that he would attack me. I, I'm not
Hmm.
entirely sure. That was definitely a mistake, though.
Yeah, quite clearly. That was a mistake on our part. Fortunately for us, it didn't cost us the game, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
I think most of the other game was pretty good reads by us overall. I mean, we did have that mistake where we thought that he was in Russia, Far East, and West China instead of South America.
But it could have been an either. It could
Yeah.
have been either, really. There's no way we could particularly know one or the other.
Hmm.
I mean, we can make educated guesses, but that's it. That's all we can do is guess and
One thing that we
try from there.
probably could have narrowed it down or figured it out with is if he had been in Russian Far East,
Mm-hmm.
he probably would have got Yakutia instead of going to West China.
Ah, that is true. Well, yeah. I mean, it is true. The only issue I would take with that is, well, I mean, West China is sort of getting him into a position to help his
Yeah,
teammate,
I'm just thinking that he would
and
have started
it's.
on Yakutia before he knew his teammate would need help.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's true, and but it's also more efficient for West China. But no, we were thinking that he would. That you're right. Never mind. You are right. Russian Far East, Kamchatka would be where he started, not in Tibet. So yeah, Yakutia would make more sense if he wanted to get quicker income that would be more instantaneously effective.
Yeah. So that was a minor misread by us, I guess.
Yeah.
Just not
Um.
really looking at the board clearly enough.
Yeah. It could have. It would have been great if we could take advantage of this Venezuela. That one opportunity we had. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Never gonna live that down. It's like, dang, we could have had it if we had just taken the plunge and dived into Venezuela that one turn. Game over. We win. Done. But we didn't do it. We were like, nah, he's in West China. And we turned out to be wrong. Oh well.
Hmm.
Too bad, so sad. We still won. What are we even complaining about?
Yeah. I do sort of like the move we did on the turn 13 with going for like West US like that. I mean, it
Oh
sucks
yeah.
giving up on a bonus like East Canada,
Mm-hmm.
but it did give us a good position in West US.
You mean East Canada? Oh wait, did you say?
We gave up on East Canada
Yeah,
by not defending it,
yeah. I thought
and
you said
instead,
East China.
oh, sorry.
I,
Yeah. Oh, one other thing I'm not sure about in this game is when I had a stack in North Canada and decided not to take the bonus, I think that was actually a mistake.
when you decided, say that again.
On turn 10, when I had a stack in North Canada,
Mm-hmm.
I think I should have taken the bonus.
Yeah. In retrospect, yes. But we don't know how he would have reacted differently, since he did see your. Well, no, just based on his moves to Midwest and then Ontario. I mean, especially his move to Midwest. Um, hmm. I guess it could have played out differently. Because if you didn't have those additional 10 guys in South Manitoba.
Well, I would have finished it that single turn. So I would have had an extra 3 income for each of the next few turns. So we would have had to play a little differently, definitely. But I think what we were trying to do was to get you the bonus.
Yeah, I
And I
think
think that was,
that was an instance of tunnel vision as well.
yes.
Yeah, I do agree. I think that we probably shouldn't have been focusing so much on giving me that. It's just that we wanted to be able to, I don't know, we were worried about Mohikanin and having East China.
And we were trying to make the gift card not be useless.
Oh
But it
yeah,
ended
that
up being
too.
useless.
Yeah, it ended up being a complete waste.
I mean, we got you one card piece with
Oh
it, but
yeah,
that was
man,
it.
totally effective, totally worth it.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. I do think that move into Central Rocky Mountains from Alberta was a very good move.
Uh,
Where,
Central Rocky Mountains from Alberta. For
yeah,
his move, you mean?
yes, on turn 10, where he just decided to go to Central Rocky Mountains instead. I think, as
Did he?
far as decisions go, that was definitely the better.
Well, it worked out 2020, hindsight, but I don't know if objectively it's a better move.
Well, objectively, I
I
mean,
mean, okay, considering that I did have the larger stack in North Manitoba and not South Manitoba, considering my my army locations, I think it is the better move. But if assuming my stacks were equal, I think it would have been better to go north. Just because they were getting the card the very next turn, it would have allowed it to be immediately effective.
did they get it the next turn?
Yeah, I mean that was the next. No, it was 2 turns later. So
Yeah, I thought so.
yeah, so I think maybe we didn't count their cards right at the time, and they were actually further behind than we thought.
Well, we knew there was a chance they were farther behind. We were going with the very best. We were assuming the best for them. In other words, assuming the worst for us, preparing for that. But there was a possibility they were worse off than we actually,
True.
you know, than we actually guessed. Because, we were just trying to play it safe. And that's really I'm not sure if that's the best way to play or not. I mean, it's a good idea in general, but I mean, maybe assuming the average case might be best sometimes. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Hmm. Anyway. But yeah, I'm just saying I like it as far as it's. The reason I like it is not because of the size of the stacks, because of course you have complete control over that. You had perfect, complete control over how much you wanted to put in each of these locations. You could have made them equal just by placing your income. So that's sort of irrelevant in my mind. What I like about it is that it's a less strategically important position,
Yeah.
that territory, and so it's less likely we'll attack it. It's less likely we'll focus on it. I figured they would probably use an order priority card, but I didn't. I mean, just didn't think they would want to waste it going down there, because that's what it seemed like at the time. It seemed like a waste. Well, why would you want to go down there? It's so out of the way. It takes you forever to get anywhere. So that's what I like about it. It put them in a decent position for the long term. Once they got their card and they were able to stabilize over there and then put pressure on you, I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. I think everything else was covered. I think that's nice. Uh, yeah. GG, Ruil, and Mohikanin. I think they
GG!
were the best opponents that we've faced so far. Definitely.
Quite clearly. Very
So
tough team.
quite likely the next few teams will be strong as well. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll have to see what happens when the next game starts.
Indeed. We shall.